Today marks the International Day of the Honeybee. It's an insect that is becoming the center of attention lately, with knowledge about the bee's importance becoming more common.
All of these cells here are capped larvae, or pupae, I guess. And here you'll see, I don't know if with your close-up will give it to you, but these are actually in the process of emerging.
Jerry Bomford has been a beekeeper for 20 years, just as his grandfather before him.
It's the only hobby I've ever had in my life that actually has the ability to carry its own weight. You know, you get not only the satisfaction of, keeping bees and raising bees and talking bees and making bees available to other interested people, but, I get the wax and I get the honey.
Bees like these ones were feared for years, but their importance to our overall ecosystem is becoming more widely accepted.
Pollinating flowers is what gives us seeds and fruit and other things as well. So people who are running orchards and other things will use honeybees a lot to pollinate their fruit. And if honeybees aren't doing their jobs, if other pollinators aren't doing their jobs in terms of our food supply, there's potential impact there.
An insect of another type has monopolized the thoughts of many in our city right now. It has homeowners rushing out to buy insecticides in droves. But the experts say that is the wrong thing to do.
It also spreads, poison around, which isn't necessarily good for you, and it definitely is not good for our pollinators. So bumblebees, honeybees, any other native pollinators that are around, it's just not good. Though most of those pesticides are very broad spectrum, so they kill any insect they come into contact with.
If you use pesticides, miticide, herbicides, insecticides, so many of them are organophosphates, and they contaminate the whole of the food chain.
For those who appreciate the humble honeybee and their value, this is the best thing going for them: dandelions.
The best thing that I always encourage people is just what we see right here, dandelions. Wonderful spring tonic. People get upset because they see them growing in their pristine, putting green lawn. I say, well, okay, if you don't like them, dig them out. Don't spray them.
Bomford says he's heard 3 out of every 4 mouthfuls of food rely on some form of pollination. So when you sit down to your next meal, appreciate what it took to get there. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.